Hi, everybody. This is Jay Joseph and Karen Michaels with A Touch of Mystery and More Entertainment Group. And we are so excited to introduce one of our newest and brightest troupe members for Las Vegas, the lovely Courtney Bess. Hi, Courtney.
I'm so excited to join you guys.
Oh, we're so
Yay.
happy to have you. And
Indeed.
it's hysterical because you're going to be in the show at Lowry's, and it's always hysterical when we have two people with the same name. So we've got Courtney Sheets and Courtney Bess.
And growing up, there were no Courtneys, but the other Courtney and I already discussed that.
And you already knew
Nice.
each other before, which is even better.
Yes, yes. I'm very excited to work with her.
So, Courtney, you're not only new to A Touch of Mystery, you're new to Vegas as
Oh,
well.
Depends on who you speak to. Now, I've been here for about 3 years,
Okay.
but I work from home
Yeah.
and I don't get out unless I get in a project. And
mm.
so I still feel very new. I'm still very, very excited to be here. I've never been to Lowry's. And so
Oh my
I'm really
gosh.
excited.
It's the experience. Let me tell you, it is an experience. It's very
It
Art
is.
Deco. It's beautiful.
Awesome. I can't wait for the ride.
And so you're playing Stella Dora Butler in
Yeah.
Mystery is Murder. It is the first time we're doing it as a musical, so we're very excited. You've got a gorgeous voice. I can't wait to hear you on. And the great thing is, too, is when it's brand new, we're going to look for songs, but you get to also choose a song that you feel would fit your character that you would like to
Oh,
do.
oh, I love choices.
So it's kind of fun to be on that end of it as well.
Yeah,
So,
kind of like Mad Libs.
so you said you have a little funny thing you'd like to share with us about your character.
I I do. Now listen, I've read her background, Jay, and I have to take issue with the fact that she's from a family of boys. You missed the opportunity. She should have had a sister named Lorna Doone.
Oh my gosh. Already she's perfect.
And
Already.
you
I
need to throw that
decided it's
in.
her
You
cousin.
definitely should throw that in as being
Yes.
something you're upset
Yes.
about. Bitter party of one, your table's ready.
Oh, that's excellent. Oh my God.
And your
I love
character is very full of herself and
Oh
quite
yes, I already
quite
have an inspiration.
oh
Mhm.
yeah, quite the self-made woman, and she's got the money.
Yes,
So tell us
yes.
about your background because we're very excited to be able to do our little mystery chat with some of our newest people, and so that we get to learn about you. So tell us a little bit about your background and what you've been doing here as well.
Absolutely. Well, I think one of the most important things you should know about me is I'm an Orphan Annie obsessive. I was in 3 regional productions of Annie when I was young, and I wanted to be an orphan for life.
Aw.
And so I had dreamed of having a real Sandy one day. A Sandy played an Airedale by the name of Klaus, played as our Sandy in 2 of the 3 productions. And at 8 years old, I made a promise to myself that I would one day get my own real Sandy. And I did. I got my Airedale, but back then I was working as a therapist, an occupational therapist in New York City. And one of the girls who's now grown up and has a family called me and said, the 90th Street Y in New York, which is a big place. If you ever see luminaries talk on TV, they often have a 92Y behind them. And that's the 92nd Street Y. They were going to do a production of Annie. And this girl who was an orphan with me when we were kids, all grown up now, said, call them. And I said, oh, this is not my Sandy. This is my other dog.
Oh,
Scrap.
The
He's
Thin
not in
Man.
here.
The Thin Man.
But anyway, so I called up the 92nd Street Y, which is like calling up Broadway. I mean, honestly, they're huge. And he got the job from a phone call. And he became a professional Sandy. Be
Wow.
in his 7th professional production at the end of this year. And so, Orphan Annie defines my life. I'm still in it. So,
That is so cool. And so one day you have to play Miss Hannigan.
oh, yeah, absolutely. But actually, Lily is more my style. So,
Okay.
yeah. So while I was in New York doing healthcare, I actually worked through the epicenter of the pandemic.
Oh, wow.
And then, of course, I lost like 90% of my caseload because I was seeing adults and seniors in their homes and they were letting me in. But then the pandemic hit and no one wanted to see their therapist. So I needed something safe that I could do. And I returned to voiceover work, which I had done in grad school. When I was going to school for healthcare, I was learning all my anatomy and physiology. And I was the voice that surgeons would hear in their ear when they were performing a new technique for surgical technique.
Oh, wow.
And so I went back to that during COVID and expanded beyond surgical techniques. And so lately, the most exciting thing that I've done locally was I voiced a documentary about the historic commercial center in downtown Las Vegas.
Yes, you sent it to
Wow.
me.
That was so much fun. Another place I had never been to before. And now I know all about it. And the film itself is up for local Emmys. And yeah, and it was UNLV students that created it. And you would never know. One of the audience members at the screening said it was like a 60 minutes production.
Wow.
Yeah, it was
awesome.
really cool.
Well, Karen, any questions for our new Courtney?
I mean, my question is, when do I get to perform with you? Oh my gosh.
This
So
will happen.
fun.
We will make this a reality. So, Courtney, where can people go? Do you have a website that they can go find you? And
Oh, that's such a tough question. I am actually working on it right now. I am called the Big Yapper, of course, because I'm a Big Yapper. So eventually it will be bigyapperproductions.com.
Well,
Nice.
folks, this is Courtney Bess. We have been so blessed to meet and get to work with some great new talent in Las Vegas. She is our first interview with one of our newest and brightest, and you'll get to see her in Mystery is Murder at Lowry's for our annual Halloween show. It's October 30th. Tickets are already getting ready to go on sale. So you don't want to miss out because we sell out very quickly. So right now, this is Jay Joseph and Karen Michaels from A Touch of Mystery with the wonderful Miss Courtney Bess. Thank you so much, Courtney, for joining us, and we'll see you really soon, everyone.
Thank you both. Bye-bye.